Hello there. Good morning. I am Heather, the owner of UU Yarns, and today I am here for a little What's on My Needles WIP Wednesday, as we like to call it. So, work in progress. I have a couple of things. I dug out an old sweater that's been lingering off in on the unseen corner of my office. So I'm happy to be here and we can talk about it. Maybe I'll raise up my camera a little bit here so you can get a better view. There we are. So I'd love for you to drop into the chat and say hello. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I am near San Diego and it is sunny and about 80 degrees today. Better than last week when we had a hurricane, but now there's a hurricane somewhere else. I guess it's just end of summer. I hope nobody on my stream is in the path of that hurricane. Anyway, hello. Tell me where you're tuning in from and what's on your needles. Oh, hi, Nancy. Shopping on Champagne. Beautiful in Newport Beach, California. Yes, it is. It's so nice and sunny. The only thing that would make it better is if my neighbors weren't currently replacing their fence. It's just so noisy. Anyway, let me see. I'm knitting a cowl. Okay, thank you. All right, well, here we go. So, why dilly-dally, I guess? I am working on the Sail Away cardigan. It is a big worsted weight cardigan. I love it. Here we go. Let's turn it around. So this is called the Sail Away cardigan by Marie Green. It was designed by Marie Green for her 4-day knit along, which happens each July. I started this one. This was the 2022 sweater. And I got to this first sleeve and then I sort of it just ended up, like I said, off in a little corner in my office. And I don't know, the other day I looked over at it about a week ago or so and I'm like, all right, that's either got to get ripped out or get finished before winter. And so I put a poll on my Instagram and I said, should I rip this out or should I finish it? And I got 0 responses to rip it out. So here I am. I put a little progress marker. I had been right here on my needles. So I had finished maybe I'll back up here. I had finished the first sleeve up to about the forearm. So I went through and I did the rest of the decreases and this little color work panel and knit my cuff. And then I got my second sleeve on the needle. Here we are. Oh boy, it's a big noodle, isn't it? I got my second sleeve on the new needle and I am cruising right along. So I guess I could put it on and we'll see how it is. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's also 80 degrees out, but anyway, here we are. Okay, there we are. You can see the back. Maybe I'll tip this down a tiny bit. Yeah, it hits just at my hip here. And the sleeves are nice and long enough for me and my 5'11" frame. So this will be good. Yeah, you can see this is where I was. So I've made it this far on the second sleeve. So I think I have like 4 more decreases, then that color work and the ribbing, and then obviously the button band. But hopefully by my next WIP Wednesday, it'll either be done or we'll be picking buttons. So for this sweater, I used this main color is the Heather's Heather in the berry, and I love that kind of purpley color. And then I have a solid citrus pop and teal. It's a little brighter in person, but you get the idea. So I'm glad it fits. And I know I will wear it this winter. Probably be my winter coat here in San Diego. Okay, oh boy, I don't have air conditioning. That was an exercise in warmth. Oh, seems like people are hanging out in the chat today. Yay. Hi, Judy. Sunny here in Northern Cal. And I am knitting a pompous tee. I don't know that one. I'll have to go look it up. Judith, love your color choices. Well, thank you very much, Judith. I think that was part of the reason that it was so motivating to get it back on the needles. Because I really do. I mean, if you've come to my live stream, you know I like color. I like to wear color. I'm not one of those like only gray or only one color people. I wear all the colors. Which for my sister that likes to plan wardrobes, it throws her off because I'm always like, well, I have that skirt in like 5 different colors, and then I have like 80 different shirts I could put with it. Minimalist wardrobe is not my thing. Rosalind, thank you. Beautiful, she says. Judith, this is perfect. Vita, I'm in Northern California too. WIP is the bobble hat for my nieces in Wisconsin. That bobble hat is so cute. I can't believe I've never knit one. If you've never seen it, it almost looks like sheep in a field. And so it's got like brown and green and then little sheep that go around and then a blue sky. It's so darling. That sounds like a great hat. Shopping in Japan looks awesome. Thank you very much, Judy. Very pretty. Have the yarn still in the bag. Oh, for the sail away, Judy. I have really, it's been a fun sweater to knit. So, and I do really like how it's coming out in the woolly worsted. You can see the stitch definition is really neat. These stitches were a little bit of a pain, but not too bad. Let's see what we got. Are yoke sweaters different from raglan? That is a great question, Vita. I can show you. So yes. So you know the standard, this is a set shoulder, they call it. You know, you have the seam at the top and the sleeves are set in. And then we know raglan sweaters. I have one moment. Here's my Pop Your Color Pop Your Color pullover. So raglan sweaters have the increases that go at an angle, and it is seamless, you know, much like this one. It's knit from the top down, and you just go round and round and work those increases out, but they always happen at the same points to build the sleeves and add more width to the body. That's a raglan sleeve. And then yes, in the yoke, so this one did, let me see if I flip it over to the side, not with the opening. So this sweater, we started at the ribbing up here at the neckline, and then we did a bunch of increases right after the ribbing, and then a lot, like there were increases in here, a lot of them, but then there were no increases in this section with the color work. Or if there were, like I said, I started this a year ago. If there were, it would have been on one of these plain rows. And then a lot of times in raglans again, or in yoke sweaters, they'll have more increases here. Like in the love note, it did that too. I don't know if I have my love note. But if you've watched my love note sweater video, that one has some increases, then the lace panel, no increases. And then there's some really fast increases that happen like just before you divide for the sleeves and the body. So it's different. Like it's kind of, it's a little less structure. So, you know, it just sort of sits on the body. Like I said, like an inset sleeve like this would have sort of the most structure. And then the raglan is more like a baseball tee with the lines at the angles here. And then a yoke is kind of, but it's, if it's sized correctly, it ends up fitting okay. But it lets you do all these like fun patterns with no linear interruption, like on a raglan. Oh, shopping on Champagne said, what UU colors are those? Oh, it's my favorite. My Heathers. That's me. My niece illustrated that. And I named it that because this is the heathered version of my yarn. So this has some more gray tones added to it. So this is a solid. And then this is the heathers. So you can see there's just like a tiny bit more texture. It kind of sets those colors back a little bit. Here we go. Here's the berry. So believe it or not, the Heathers has 80% of this hot pink in it. And then when they go to spin it, they take charcoal and silver and spin that in it too. So they take some of this silver and some of this charcoal and a main color. So it's like 80% this, 10% and 10% makes that. Isn't that so cool? So this is the berry. And then we also have, well, this one is the wheat. So this is my regular wheat. And then this is the wheat with on the heathers with the charcoal and the silver. So really pretty when they spin that together. We have those in 10 colors. And yeah, they're just such a neat, so you get all the things you love about UU yarn, all the smoothness, but it just gives a little bit more kind of dimension to the color. Like you can even see on there the little pops and highs and lows of the color and the gray. Could you do a tutorial on picking up a button band? Okay, when I do this button band, maybe I can record it. That's a great idea, Judy. Thank you. Oh, can you recommend UU yarns for a babble? Yes, so that would all work in our woolly worsted. I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly, I know I'm pretty sure it's all woolly. It's a worsted weight pattern. But yeah, I would think chocolate for the base, green for the field, and then we could have vanilla sheep. Oh boy, I'm rude. The display might catch me today. And then maybe some sky blue for the sky. So I think that would make our babble hat. And I think you should do it in the worsted weight, which would be this yarn, woolly worsted. But you could do, we do have the green in the heathers. That could look really pretty for a little extra texture in the grass. Let me get that. Okay, I'm back with the heathers. So here is the pistachio. in the heathers. So you can see how different that makes. Looks a little shiny, but it actually has a lot of depth and dimension. It's that silver coming out. But that could be really pretty in there as that combo. I really like that. Boy, maybe we have to make a bobble hat. Well, you guys are giving me too many good ideas today. Hi, Heather. First of all, first live chat. Hi, Deborah. Nice to see you today. I love that little sheep hat. So cute. Yes. Hi, sorry I'm late, Gloria. No problem. There's always a replay, too. Oh, Vita, I didn't realize how colors mixed in yarn. Yes, well, in particular, this for my heathered yarn, which is also could be called a melange in Italian or French. So yeah, we call it a heather. So if you think about like a heathered sweatshirt gray, that's sort of like all in the threads that they use. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you today. Rosalind, how interesting. Thank you. Deborah, I want to make the baby Afghan of Heather's yarn. Hoping to have a baby in the family this year. That is very nice. Don't think I have that blanket on hand with me today, but it is really pretty. So that one comes in a couple different color combos. We have like one that leans a little pinks, one that leans a little blues, and then one that's just like rainbow. So the rainbow one has the cotton candy. Sorry, my yarns are kind of all over the place today. The cotton candy, the berry, the saffron, and that pistachio. And then, let's see, has the aqua, the sapphire, and the lavender. There you go. Ooh, oh. Bouncy little skeins. Let's see, maybe I can scoop it up again. So yeah, those 7 colors all striped together, like kind of in a pretty rainbow order or whatever order you want. You kind of can't mess it up. But doesn't that look like it would be a very pretty baby blanket, easy to care for. It's all garter stitch, washable. It's called the Softly Striped Baby Blanket. And it's one of our most popular patterns. Let's see. Here it is. Let me just grab that link. Okay, so this is the one Deborah was talking about, the Softly Striped Baby Blanket. I think I included the, that's the link for the yarn and the kit, but on that page you can also go and see it is a free knitting pattern, so you can just click through from that page if you just want the pattern, but if you want the yarn, there it is. I love your hat patterns, by the way. I'm looking at the cute dancing Santas right now. Oh, I love that dancing Santa's hat. It's a hat on a hat. Well, it's hats on a beanie. So they're little tiny Santa hats that go all the way around. That's a fun one. I haven't thought about that hat yet this year for holiday stuff. I'll have to pull that one out. Thank you. Wendy B, any thoughts on some calves for teen girls that utilize neon color, the neon and the teal? I don't know what calves are, Wendy B. I don't know what. You have to tell me what you're looking for. Barbara just finished making your Ghosts and Widows hat with my main color maroon and gray, and my high school mascot is the gray ghost. My first attempt at color work. Love the challenge. I love I just got your email, Barbara, and Barbara emailed me a photo of her Ghost and Widows hat. So that one is a super cute, where is it? What are we doing here? The Ghost and Widow's hat has, here it is. Here is a cute collection of all of our Halloween hats. And I just got, Barbara sent me a photo, which I love seeing your finished projects. So you can always send in to hello@uu.com. And Barbara made that ghost hat on the link I just posted with the dark red and the gray for her school mascot. So the gray ghosts. And then, so rather than the black and white, she did maroon and gray. Scarlet and gray, as my mother would have said. So let's see. Oh, Wendy, you got back to me. Thank you. Oh, colors. All right, now I have to go back and see. I see you're on your phone. Any thoughts on some colors for teen girls that utilize the neon? Oh, cowls. Oh, I'll have to look around for some good fresh cowl patterns for teen girls. That would be cute. Or even just like a nice simple cowl. I'm making a nice cute little cowl. You can barely see it because I'm using chocolate. But nice simple little stitch. This might not be for a teen girl, but I think just a nice basic cowl. What about little wrist warmers? Kids always like those, or do they lose them too often? So anyway, this is the other thing on my needles I haven't even gotten to yet. You guys have been so fun in the chat today. This is a little sweet cowl I'm working on in the sport weight. Oh boy, it's really collapsed. So I am just working on a new series of one skein patterns. So I knit a tiny little like scarf in the fingering weight. I have this single skein cowl in the sport. Then we'll do a headband in the worsted and some cute little mitts in the heathers. And then a beanie in the, matches my hair, a beanie in the Baba Bulky, which is our biggest, thickest, squishiest merino. Okay, switch to the computer. It's for them to go snowboarding and I want it to be bright. Thank you, Wendy. That helps. Oh, so we could do, like a bulky cowl would be great. You could knit it in the round. It would actually be good just to take, I've got a beanie. It's like, you just need to cast on like 72 stitches on a 10.5 needle and then just put big stripes in it. So if we do the citrus, so you said citrus and teal, which are my favorite, but what about if we add the aqua? Look, we could match up what I'm wearing. The aqua would be cool. Ooh, what about orange? Look at that combo. That would be bright for the mountain. I love that. Yeah, I think the orange is the winner. I like that. That would be so cute. And you just stripe it like whatever order you want. I think that could be great. My my rainbow up here is going to get reorganized. Okay, well, yes. Oh, I dropped a stitch. Of course I did. Okay. Whew. Anyway, here's that little cowl. Just a nice little neck warmer to tuck in your jacket. That's my plans on that one. And my big sail away cardigan. You'll have to get yours on the needles, Judy. Then we can finish our projects from 2022. So anyway, I hope you've had fun. I have had a great time. I love that people are back. It seems like after the, kind of heading out of summer toward fall, it seems like everybody's kind of dusting off their needles and their projects. So if you are a member of Club UU, I would love to see your work in progress, you can go to our community. I'm going to get you the link here. Okay, so I'm going to post a link in the chat. And that is for the Work in Progress Wednesday post inside of Club UU, which is a free online knitting community where we can show our, we can talk about our knitting, and it's all kind of in there. It's not, it's in a different app called Mighty Networks, and so it's not on Facebook, so you can get in there. It kind of has a feed like Facebook, but it doesn't force you to see other stuff or ads or anything like that. It's just a UU knitting community, and I call it Club UU, and I'd love to have you join in there, and I'd love to see your work in progress. It's not hard to post a photo, just like if you were in any other app. You just hit the little camera icon and post a photo and tell everyone what you're working on. I will be right in there in a minute with a photo of what's on my needles, so I hope to see yours. And if you aren't a member, like I said, the community is free, so you can come on in and join us, especially, like I said, now it is fall knitting time almost. After Labor Day, things always kick in. Like, everybody's like, okay, I need my knitting back. I know I do. Like I said, want to get this off the needles so I can actually wear it this year. And then what is going to be next on my needles? That is always the best thing is picking what goes on the needles next. So if you are excited for fall knitting, why don't you join me in getting your last couple projects from last year off the needles so we can find something new to knit. I have a lot of exciting things coming this year from a few different designers. It's some new stuff from me. So we've got a big, new, pretty garter stitch squishy funnel neck sweater coming that uses these heathered yarns. So stay tuned for that. That is coming kind of mid to end of September, and it's really pretty. Anyway. I hope you, looking for an easy cardigan. Thank you. Love the skiing cowl colors. Yes, me too. Those teal, orange, and citrus. Yeah, those really, I mean, I like them all together in any order. Okay, looking for an easy cardigan. I have an easy cardigan coming too in worsted weight. It's one of my favorites, and we are updating it for modern times. I designed it many, many years ago, and it is called Pop Your Color Cardigan. It's very cute. It's a raglan shaping, fun to knit, and yeah, that one is getting a huge refresh with better sizing, better layout, better instruction, more instruction, the whole bit. So we have, yeah, I don't know, fall is coming. So I am excited that everyone is here. I would love to see your work in progress. So please drop a link in that, or drop a photo in that link that I left in the chat and come say hi inside of Club UU. I would love to see you there. So I hope you have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you again soon.